So first we're going to run this with a leaf. So here's a nice leaf that I got from the outside. It's about the right size that it fits in the chamber. One of the key things we want is that the leaf will fit in the chamber and be flat in the chamber, so this is just about perfect size leaf. Okay, so now we're going to mask the leaf. So I want you to then look at that value and record that value, because we need to divide everything by grams because our leaves may not have the same exact mass as the needles. Okay, now to set this up, what I'm going to do is take the leaf, place the leaf inside the chamber, try to make sure that leaf is as flat as possible. We'll place the CO2 gas probe inside, place a heat sink right over the top of that. Okay, now we're going to add the lights, so we'll place this light down on top, turn it on. You'll notice that these lights have a little metal bar here for distance, so I don't need a ruler if I use that metal bar for distance. And so both these lights will be at exactly the same distance, and we'll get them right on there. And now we're ready to go. So that's our setup. And I'm ready to start taking measurements. Alright, so here's our setup. We've given it 3 minutes to equilibrate, so everything should be ready to go. We're now ready to start the trial, so we'll come up here. This is the same logger pro as used in the photosynthesis experiment. Y-axis is CO2 in parts per million, and the x-axis is minutes. And so then I'm going to go up here, I'm going to press play, and that will start recording the data. And we'll notice then that we should have data. Here's our line for recording the data, and we'll wait for a good 3-minute straight line trend in those data. If it's photosynthesizing, we should have a downward slope to these data, so a nice downward trajectory. Okay, and I'll stop this, then we'll start it after 3 minutes. Okay, now here we are. We have a little over 3 minutes. I'll hit stop. We'll just highlight it from here to the 3-minute time. And then I will go up here to the best fit line. We'll hit the best fit line. Move that in so that you can read that slope. Then we'll zoom in on that. Okay. I'll actually move it down a little bit so you can see it. And we'll zoom in on that so that you can see that value. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and we'll move over here. And we will change our setup. So we'll take the lights off. Put this on its side at an angle. Okay. Like that. We'll bring the lights in at an angle then. We'll use the same distance. And we'll bring them all the way near the top here. We'll angle the light here as well. And have that right near the top of the edge shining on that. Alright. Now we'll go back over here then. Zoom out a little bit so we can see what's going on. And I'll go over here and we'll wait for 3 minutes. Okay. After 3 minutes, then after it equilibrates, we'll press play and let it run for the total time, then measure again. Okay, let's see, just over 3 minutes. I'm going to hit stop. I'll hit the best fit line, and we want the latest run. So I'll hit OK. And here's our best fit line for that one. And we'll actually, anyway, I'm not going to close up on this because we have one more to run. So we'll go back over to our setup then. And now we turn off the lights and move the lights out of the way. And move that out of the way, and then we'll cover the whole thing in aluminum foil. Alright, so it's in the dark, and we'll let it equilibrate for 3 minutes now, and then do the whole process again. Okay, and here we go. Then we have finished our time. I'm going to hit stop. I will then hit best fit line for the last line. That'll be our latest run. I'll hit OK. And let's see. So we'll arrange these. Here's our bottom line in the red. Here's our second line in the blue. And here's our dark line. Okay. And then what we're going to do then is we'll stop right there, and then I'll take a screenshot. So here's the juniper sprig we'll be using. There it is right there. You can record that mass. You can see that the mass is quite a bit more than the leaf tissue. So dividing by mass will be very important in doing this experiment. Okay, just like before, here's our direct light. We have it on our juniper sprig. Now we'll go over here and look at what is happening on our screen. So same as before, we'll hit play here, and it is equilibrated for 3 minutes. So we'll run it, and then we'll stop it after 3 minutes. And so far going down nicely. Okay, so we just run it for 3 minutes. We've got a nice steady downward trend. I'm going to hit stop. We shall highlight it for 3 minutes and then hit the best fit line. We'll save this best fit line for later. And now we shall do the same thing as we did to the last one, where we will go through and change the lights. Put this on its side. Put the light in right there. Put the light in right there, so we have nice lights. Make sure we get it exactly the right height. So we're all ready to go. And now we'll just go back up here. Wait for 3 minutes, then start the collection again. Alright, and so we're about done with our 3 minutes. And we can see that these two lines are almost exactly the same. So we'll hit stop, highlight, and we shall hit best fit line for the slope, latest run. Okay, so this is our direct light, this is our angled light, and now we shall put it back in the dark. Let's see how we put it in the dark here. Just like before, we'll turn off the lights. Take that out. And put this in the dark. Okay. Then we do want to air out our chamber just a little bit here. That's how we get it always to start at the same amount of CO2. And then we are ready. We'll give it our time to equilibrate. And we will get it going again. Okay, and we're about done here. There's our 3 minutes. We have a nice steady upward trend, which represents respiration. Right? Both of these are photosynthesis plus respiration. We have respiration. Remember, you do photosynthesis plus respiration minus respiration, you get photosynthesis. Going to stop it. We shall highlight it again. 2-3 minutes. Click the best fit line. And we'll hit Oh, I didn't stop it. Needed to stop it. And then highlight it again. Actually, I need to stop it. Highlight it. Click the best fit line. We actually want that run. Okay, then I'll go ahead and get a close-up view.